So, Charles, can you tell us a bit about the session that you've just led us into with the DSA?
Yes, I would. I was talking about the implications of the global financial crisis for development thinking and practice. And the first point I made was that the crisis was going to have a major economic and social impact on developing countries. I don't think this is widely publicized, but the World Bank has estimated in its last Global Development Finance, for example, that GDP per capita will fall by 2.9% in developing countries if you exclude India and China. This is a very significant figure, and there are major social ramifications, for example, increasing unemployment and increasing poverty. What I argued in the presentation was that not only would the impact be very large, but it was likely to be prolonged. Many think that the recession will be a V-shape, but I argued in the presentation that this was the end of a global development cycle, and that therefore it was likely that we would see a period of uncertainty and instability for a few years. In order to get out of this, we need a paradigm shift in development thinking and practice. That paradigm shift would have various elements, but I think the key is to address the root causes of the crisis. Those are not simply lying in the financial system itself, but are more deeply related to ideology, inequality, and institutions. The ideology is the predominance of the ideology of market fundamentalism, which has led to deregulation of financial markets, and also a very light touch in terms of the management of economies. A major outcome of this is increasing inequality, and because of that inequality, there is a dearth of global aggregate demand, which is leading to very low levels of investment, and then as a consequence of this, savings gluts. And finally, the institutions are, we have a global interdependence without global institutions. And this is a question of the voice of developing countries. It's also a question of the financial architecture, but I would add to it also a question of the knowledge architecture, because what I stressed in the presentation as well was that we could see this as a moment of a technology transition, and we need socio-institutional transformation to enable this technology transition to new information communications technologies, but also new energy technologies.
Thanks very much.
Thank you.